What's the tea on the tea about the tea? It is none other than the king of shade himself, Shade Lips. And girl, y'all already know it's Sunday night. We back for another review of Pose. And this episode is episode 3. In this episode, it gave me everything I needed, but it didn't give me the dramatics that the first two episodes gave. This was more about feelings, and it was more vulnerable. And it opened up. It told you saw can't speak, vulnerability from certain people, and it just showed a nice and not dramatic and over embellished side of certain people. And girl, I live. So it opened up with the house of Evangelista. Going tree shopping. They got a little cute tree, and then they made it back to the apartment. And by the time they made it back to the apartment, they was decorating the tree and everything. Then Blanca, she said she's starting a new tradition in the house of Evangelista, where all the kids of the house gets to write down and tell her what they want for Christmas, and as long as it's in the price range, as long as she got the coins for a girl, she gonna get it. Possibly she gonna give it to you. But anyway, so that was dead. Then so it was Ricky and who's the other dude that's part of the house? Not Ricky. Damien and Lil Poppy. I think that's his name. Lil Poppy, whoever. It's something like that. Poppy. I'm just gonna call him Poppy, cause he Latino, girl. He really cute. Okay. But anyways, they was writing down what they wanted for Christmas and stuff. Then she asked Angel. She said, "You're not gonna write which?" And she was like, "I don't want anything for Christmas." And they were like, "Everybody wants something for Christmas." Then she told a little backstory about her childhood. She said, so one day her daddy took her to this apartment store, and she saw these gorgeous patent leather red pumps that she just loved so dearly. And so while nobody was looking, she snagged one. I don't understand why she snagged one, because bitch, I would have stole both of her. Bitch ain't finna have me looking retarded out here. Anyway, and she snagged one so she can because she snagged it, put it on her coat. So by the time they made it home, so she said she was like 6. She had it in her little coat, and then she ran. She tried her best to run to her room, but while she was doing the coat, I'm not the coat, the shoe fell out the coat, and she said she pleaded with her mom and dad to let her keep it and please and blase. And next thing you know, she said her dad slapped her across the face and said, she was like, it ain't he slapped her because she stole the shoes, but she also got slapped because the shoes was what she stole, not just because she stole a high heel shoe. So, and by that time, this before she transitioned over to be a woman, so she was a little boy, and she was like, of course he would have slapped me because I was a little boy playing with heels. And I said, and because I see it a lot in this society, and I see it a lot. Like, I got a couple of family members won't even let their sons play on a few girly-ish games, whatever that mean. They won't even let their son play that. And not saying stop doing that, don't do that, don't then start making them play with society deemed masculinity and all that jazz. So I get where she coming from. And so after that, what it went on. So after that, they went into it was a ball. They had a ball, and the ball was fur. I think that was the category they were walking in, and the person that was walking was Damien Boothang, Ricky, and so Ricky, he never walked before. The folks that were walking before he started walking, they was giving everything. They was serving, they was giving looks, they was giving face. And so it was then Ricky was like, he don't know if he can do it, and blah blah blah. saying he don't think he's as good as the other people that's walking. And Damien just had to give him a pep talk, like, girl, you won't even know if you don't even get out there and try. And he was like, if you want to be in the House of Evangelista, you just all you gotta do is compete. You don't even gotta win, just compete. And he was like, all right, they had a little makeout session up on top of the room. So Ricky came down there in an old nice sickening fur coat over his shoulder. He was walking. He was giving, as the moderator said, he was giving the girls masculinity. He was giving strong. He was giving butch queen. He was giving it all, and I was like, yes. He was just giving, man. That was he would give it. And so after they like around after the ball, he was the runner up of the ball of that category. He was like the runner up. He didn't win, but he was close to winning. So that was sickening and stuff. And then what else happened? Oh, so then after that, the ball ended, but before that, the announcer made a speech saying how the next ball will be epic. The theme is what the theme was? I think it was like snowball. That's what it was. So they did this. So then they went to a little eat out place, eating pancakes and stuff. Then they was putting their ideas on how the House Evangelista was gonna come as the what they was gonna do at the ball coming up. And then Dame was like, Rick is gonna help me with my other ideas and all that jazz. And then Blanca was like, if you don't mind, that what Damien said. And Blanca was like, I don't got no problem with that. He don't need no permission anyway. He ain't that part of my house. I ain't his mother. So Damien was like, well, I was wondering, could Ricky, since he won a trophy today, could Ricky possibly get a chance or try to become a part of the House of Evangelista? So Blanca just straight up asked him, like, sis, where you get that coat from? And he lied at first. He said from what he said, from his grandmother. It was his grandmother's old coat, and she said, "Don't play on." What she said? She said, "Don't play on my intelligence." That makes me upset. It struck hard because folks tend to like playing on people's intelligence, like they just don't know what's going on in the damn world, or like they ain't that damn bright. So they try to say slight shit that could possibly go over your head, but because you are clever and you know enough that you're like, bitch, who you think you tricking, bitch? I know this guy, bitch. I wrote this guy. And then I mocked it, which back in the day, which is slang for stole in the gay community, I think. Yeah, I mocked it. So he stole it, but he said he was gonna give it back. And she said that's not what the House of Evangelista about. So girl, but she said she's gonna give you a trial and error thing to try you out for the House of Evangelista. Make sure you giving all your P's and Q's. Make sure you doing what you're supposed to be doing. And because him and Damien, Rick and Damien like a little couple and stuff. And she was like, I do not want you fucking Damien up on his studies. I want him to be on his P's and Q's. And since you here, I want you to make sure he's on his P's and Q's. And he was like, yes, ma'am, and all that jazz. So moving on down to Angel. So y'all know on the last episode, Angel was she was in a little striptease type thing. She was in a little box and dancing for the her white man. He was saying he basically wanted her a kept woman. He didn't say it out his mouth, but he said he'll buy her apartment, get her some cash and stuff, just so she can just stop doing this, so other people won't be looking at her. And she said that's cool by me. So come this episode, this what he on last week he just showed her the keys to the apartment. So this week episode he showed her the apartment. The apartment was gorgeous. Had looked like a little fur rug on the floor. Had this cream khaki-ish sofa set, and it was really pretty. So they was talking and stuff, and he showed her the bedroom. The bedroom was pretty. It was like a champagne-ish khaki cream color, and it was really pretty. So Angel was like, she asked the dude, she was like, I know you're gonna be with your kids and stuff for Christmas and everything, but she was like, if you could just stop by here and get a just have a seat and drink a cup of eggnog with me, this place I would feel exactly at home. And he was like, sure, that's fine by me and all that. And so after that, girl, guess what happened, bitch? So you know him and Angel ain't did nothing sexual since they met, but today, bitch, he got his goods in, girl, with Miss Angel, bitch. So that happened. They got together. And then what was the next? Electra. So I guess the doctor called Electra to come on talk and stuff. So on this particular scene in episode, they show Electra in more of a like I said, they were showing vulnerable in this particular episode. So Electra, she showed just a tad, not much, but she showed some vulnerability. So showed that she got a slight heart and stuff on this episode. So they was like, the folks called her when she went into the room. She looked at she looked at these event on that Electra. She looked at some HIV and AIDS package, looking over them a little bit. Then the nurse came in, she put it back, and then they started having a conversation. And what else happened? Oh, so Electra was talking about how the nurse came telling her about all the stuff going on with transgender and stuff. And so Electra just blurted out, "Oh, bitch, I ain't got the virus, not I." And the lady's like, "Okay, girl, that's cute for you. I'm glad, but I don't specialize in that area anyway. So, girl, what I specialize in is." So what the lady basically specialized in was reconstruction. You know, when you're a transgender, you was born one thing and you constructed over, like in your mind and in your heart and soul. Yes, you was born a female, but physically you was a male. You get what I'm saying? Or physically you was a female, but in your head and mind, you're a male. So the nurse basically practiced construction, like the not cut off, but fix your bottom area down there and all that jazz. So they talked about that. And stuff. And so Electra was too happy. So she went back to the house of abundance. Her daughters came in, and she was like, they came in, Lulu came in with like a wreath or something. She was like, what is that, girl? And she was like, a wreath. I thought it would brighten up y'all on holiday spirit. And Candy was like, no ma'am, I told y'all it ain't gonna brighten up mine, cause bitch, we ain't got shit. We ain't gonna never have shit. She can say all that, but she said that. And she was like, what else? Okay, so there was like, Oh, Alexa was like, maybe we should do it up this year. This year we gonna try and get presents, get some trees, and put some decoration around the house and all that jazz. And the daughters was right along with it, but then Candy opened her big ass mouth talking about maybe you should ask your daddy for some of the cash. And Alexa let her have it. Say, bitch, what you think I am? Some white bitch with an unlimited Visa card, girl? No, bitch, you must don't know how hard I gotta work for this money that daddy give me. And when she say dad, she don't mean her birthday. She mean her daddy. They break her off a little piece of change here and there. That bust her back in every now and then, girl. That's what she means. So Lulu, she was like, girl, she was like, mother, we appreciate everything you do for us, and don't take it personal, bitch. You know, Candy, that bitch always got some smart to say. So I guess so. Alicia was like, y'all still gonna have a sickening ass Christmas. So she put this plan together. They stole. Y'all know how folks like around the holiday time, Christmas time especially, they be on having like Santa Claus and the elf on stand outside stores and stuff, and be jingling bells and stuff, and have a little bucket to put some money, change, and all that in. So Electra in her own house went and stole the money from the peoples. They did a little scamming ass job and everything. They had Candy drop a dollar in there, and bitch, she wasn't too worried because she knew she was gonna get it right back because they finna steal all the goddamn coins. So she wasn't worried at all, girl. And then so they stole. They went back to the house and they counted out. It was like $2,300. So that was a cute penny that they stole. And then what else? Oh, okay. So after that, Electra took that 120. They was talking about first. They was talking about all they can spend these 120 $200. Oh shit, I can't even count. $2,300 on new wigs, new clothes, shirts, stuff for the ball and everything. And Alexa was like, y'all could dreams and presents will come true. Probably like one day. But anyways, so Alexa took that money and took it to the hospital so she can put a down payment on her surgery she supposed to be having. And she was like, sign me up, sis, because I'm down for the ride. So go back to Damien. So Damien, he was at home choreographed the what it was, choreographed the house because they supposed to be on the what it is. Oh, on the up and coming ball supposed to be coming up. The whole house of Evangelist supposed to be walking. So they supposed to be walking. So he was choreographed on what they supposed to be doing, and Poppy just messing it up all over the place. I'm like, Poppy, but you know, Poppy, that's my boo thing. So you know, I ain't get him too much. But yeah, Papa was messing up and everything, and by the time he looked over, he saw that he was late for dance class. So he had to go rush to dance class, and when he rushed there, he would dance. So he was dancing all that jazz and everything. And then the teacher just called him out of nowhere. She was like, "Why?" He was like, "I'm sorry that I'm not." She was like, warmed up, cut him off, and he was like, "Yeah, I had to come from all the way from uptown to get here." And she was like, she asked another student, I think his name was Carter, whoever, where you had to come from. He was like, Carter Hill, bitch, I don't know. And she was like, And I guess that supposed to be longer than Uptown. And I wanted to say, bitch, why you gotta be rude? You ain't had to call me out in front of all these people. That's real rude and disrespectful of you. So they got into it, and he was like, "Why you on my back anyway? One is you that told me to go outside of the world and go experience life." And she said, "Yes, but I also told you." What she said? I forgot what she said. Oh, she said life experience you gotta have a world full of no, something, basically something on I'm paraphrasing, but something on that line. You gotta have a world of disappointment and no, and struggle into something in you. Just wake up and say, bitch, no longer. I won't struggle, be homeless, have a dope slam in my face no more. Cause after you get that, bitch, now having to preach a moment, because bitch, after you get that feeling of, bitch, I won't fail no more. I'm tired of, bitch, once I take one step forward, I'm tired of take about 26 steps back. You start doing everything possible. After you get one door slammed to you, bitch, you try to find that back door, that side door, bitch, a few windows if you have to get in, so you can show them, bitch, since y'all closed it in my face, bitch, I'm gonna make y'all hoes give me this yes. So that's basically what she was getting at, and he was like, "Well, I got all the time in the world," and she didn't say exactly what I'm finna say, but she said something on this line. She was like, "Time is an essence. Time is of the essence," which is basically mean, bitch, if bitch, time will sneak up on you, and now your ass 40, 50 years old, still trying to chase that dancing dream, and bitch, you could have had it at 20, 19, 21, 25, bitch, 35. But bitch, now you 50, 60, still trying to chase that dance, and bitch, you're not young no more, bitch. You ain't flourished like you used to be, bitch. You ain't had that drive, that ambition like you did when you was younger. So time is not of the essence. Like, time ain't always gonna be on your side. It sneak up like a hooker bitch that you forgot to pay. That's how time sneak up on you. Like, it's just like one day you look around, you like, oh, I got enough time. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna plan this, and this thing, you know, bitch, your dreams, your hope, your ambition is all gone. Now you sitting there working a regular 9 to 5. Like, these for folks that wanted to be a star and everything, and you know all that jazz. And now you working a regular 9 to 5, or you in the business, or you're not just where you wanted to be in the business because you thought time was on your side, and now look, you just stagnant in your where you want in your career. So I kind of I liked that part, and she told him to get out. And then Blanca came up there, and she talked to her and said, and what lady was like, these balls is taking up all his time, and they worthless, really. He got all this talent, and all this talent shouldn't just be homed at the ball. Girl, he should be here dancing, learning, teaching, working on his craft, working on his dream, his ambition, and his goals. And Blanco's like, girl, I understand that, but bitch, Miss Thing, you don't need to be talking about my life, my scene. This is why I get my claim of fame. This is why I get them hopes and dreams that I missed out on. This is why I feel like, bitch, I'm that star that I grew up wanting to be, but bitch, I ain't never had the chance. So you're not gonna shut down and criticize and belittle the ball because, bitch, you think it's worthless. And I felt that. She didn't say all that, but bitch, you know, I got the gist of what she was talking about, bitch. You know, you ain't gotta say it to all let me know. I get the gist. I know what she's talking about, girl. I mean the gist, you know the words. So they had another so the moderator, which is played by Billy Porter, because I can't remember his name on the show for nothing. So Billy Porter, he had him and the dance instructor from Damien's school, both of them went to the this hospital at the same time. She went to go visit a former student of hers, and he went to go visit his boo thing that he been seeing. So when they got there, her former student, he was up out of the bed dancing and stuff. And she was like, maybe we should. And he just pushed her out of the way and snatched his IV out. And he still wanted to dance and stuff. And then for Billy Porter character, his boo thing was laying in the bed and stuff. And then I guess the nurse didn't want to get him his food and stuff. And what else? Didn't want to get the nurse didn't want to get him his food and stuff, so she just left it at the end of the door. And then the man was like, I ain't hungry anyways. And Billy Paul was like, girl, you gotta eat, cause we got some holiday plans this weekend. And you gotta have all your strength. You ain't got nothing but pneumonia, which wasn't true, cause he actually had HIV or AIDS, one of them. But he had that, and she was like, "You just have pneumonia." I seen people come out of here strong, vibrant, and stuff like that. But which was all a lie, because he knew that this man had. But I believe the man didn't know. But he did say it was his last holiday. He said he can't believe this is his last Christmas he spent in the hospital. But I don't believe he knew. I don't believe the nurses or the doctors told him he had HIV. But I believe he could figure it out then. So that happened. Then Blanca, she was getting an outfit made by Billy Porter. And she was like, what you got planned for Christmas? He said he just going to the movie and stuff. And she said, well, girl, what happened to your little boo thing? And she was like, he said he in the hospital. And she was like, how bad is it? Because it's like stages in the HIV, especially back then. And he was like, but he didn't say. He told her he ain't got nothing but what I just said. I can't even think of what I just said. Pneumonia. Yeah, he ain't had nothing but pneumonia. And she said, don't cradle me, don't be gentle. I got the same thing. You ain't gotta be soft, giving it to me like I'm a child. Just tell me. And he said he can't believe he was just, that he said the same thing. She said, I was just dancing with him, and how am I supposed to be getting in? She was like, how am I supposed to get close to somebody or get in a relationship, especially living the life we being LGBT, a part of the LGBT community, and this tend to have, especially back then. And she said it's a part of living this life. That she said, and he just bust out laughing. And then he asked Blanca, do your kids know that you positive? And she said, what help would that do? Because she said she's been the legacy of an empire. And she said if she tell her kids that they won't put any effort or have any drive like they do now, if they think she was gonna die today, tomorrow, or next week. So that's why she said, even though she ain't leaving no time soon, but that would happen, they wouldn't have the ambition or goals to give it they all in the balls if they knew she was HIV positive and knew that she might not live to see tomorrow. So I really this episode was just about vulnerability and like getting your point across and just showing people that you're not just like they show Angel. She wasn't just this whole what society Dean's horse like behaving. So it shows she actually have a heart. It showed that she and and it also showed the reason why she had to do, because she see her family didn't support her. At a young age, they didn't support her, and that she just like the hills then. So just imagine later on down the line that when she grew up and she started wearing female clothes and all that jazz. So really, that was this episode about I lived, and it was cute. It didn't give all the dramatics. I couldn't be as funny, and I'm slightly sleepy. So this review ain't all that as y'all hope. My bad. I'm slightly sleepy, and I had to come to y'all late. I had to watch the show about 3 times. Cause the first 2 times I wasn't getting an understand. Well, I got an understanding of it, but it was like a bunch of noise going on, so I couldn't really get what I need to come to y'all and be like, okay, so this scene was about this, and this scene was about that, and I feel like they was speaking this way to this to that to that. I couldn't really give y'all that the first 2 times, so I had to watch it about three. I had to watch 3 times just so I can get the gist of what was going on. And I really like, y'all just need to get into this show. Y'all need to make sure y'all tell everybody to watch Pose every Sunday. Tweet live tweet about it. Make sure that make sure it's trending every Sunday. I don't want to hear no ants buzz about it. Just make sure Pose is trending every Sunday. Y'all make sure y'all share, not just mine, but anybody that do a review or recap of Pose, because you know I just believe this show is like well, I can't think of this show anyway. This show is just much needed in the LGBT community, especially for the transgender community, because like I said on my last, the trans are the total pole of society, especially the total pole in the LGBT community. So I just love that they giving they shine on national TV and everything, and I just kudos to my trans brother and sister, and they telling the transgender story the way it need to be told, and telling how hard it is and how folks got killed and beat and worked their ass off for certain transgenders can live the way they live now. So I love it. I don't know everything about transgender community, but the little bit I do know, I love this show. I love everything about it. So y'all make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, comment, especially comments on y'all. Make sure y'all go watch my last 2 videos, especially on my episode 2 review of Pose. And y'all make sure y'all watch this video. Y'all make sure y'all share with the cast and crew. Bitch, if somebody ever watched this from the cast and crew, I love this show. It's everything. And y'all get into it. Y'all make sure y'all watch it every Sunday, because I'm live tweeting every Sunday about it. And you know, send me questions about it, or send me stuff that y'all like, okay, he don't talk about this. I really gonna want him to talk about this so I can start paying attention. Like, I pay attention, but make sure I pay attention to certain parts, so y'all be like, okay, I really want you to talk about this shade lips. I really want you to talk. You ain't gotta really talk about that too much, but you know, just give me a rundown what y'all really want me to talk about on Pose and stuff. And I might come to y'all just off the rip of reviewing and just come and have a discussion about Pose and the LGBT lifestyle. And girl, it's Pride Month. I might even come give y'all my coming out story. Girl, because of how they asked me. But anyway, yes, girl. So hopefully, I know I did the Let's Spill It Mondays in a minute, but hopefully tomorrow I will be posting on Let's Spill It Monday, because there's been some lot of tea going on. Bitch, Beyonce and Jay-Z came out with a new album. But anyways, so girl, y'all make sure y'all watch Pose every Sunday. Come on 9 on Eastern time, I think. and it come on 8 here. I don't know. Anyways, but y'all make sure y'all watch it. Y'all like it. Y'all make sure that bitch is trending on worldwide every Sunday. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Share anybody that do a recap. Me, anybody. And y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all hopefully tomorrow. But if I don't, I'll see you when I see you. Y'all have a good one.